Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Time for another installment of Murder Up in the Trailer Park. All right, now y'all know that I don't post it. I don't post my makeup and all that. I don't talk about it while I'm doing it. So it'll all be down in the description box below. Where I got my shirt and everything will be in the description. Anything y'all want to know. And I'll link my cousin's super thrift that's out on Highway 42. It's where I get all the stuff she's got. She got orange tags till Friday. So, all right. We're going to just jump into this story today. Y'all ain't going to believe it. Wanita Coxey. You know how everybody always says when somebody dies, they always say, she lit up a room. We just love to see her coming. She was the life of the party. Yeah, well, ain't nobody say that about Wanita Coxey. Now, it was the complete opposite. No, didn't nobody want to see Wanita coming. So, it happened right here in Alabama, in Shapley, over kind of across the river, like past Lawson's Crossroads, over where the old train depot was. Over that way. Wanita Coxey was born in 1969, and she and Randall Pinkerton dated all through school. I reckon since elementary school, really. They didn't really date nobody else. I mean, she slept with everybody, but they didn't really date anybody else, I think he just put up with it because she had him wrapped around her little finger, But, anyway, they, sorry, let me get my, all right, they dated all through school, and then got married right after high school. And now when I mean right after high school, I'm talking about the next day after they graduated, they went up to the courthouse and got married. Now, wasn't nobody happier about that than their mamas. It was Wanita's mama, Wanita Sr., and Randall's mama was Candy, and they was best friends. And they always wanted their babies to get together, and then they did. And, so wasn't nobody happier than the two of them that their babies had gotten married. Now, the night of the wedding, Randall and Junior went to the Georgia line and got a scratch off. And they won $500,000. Now, I know y'all think I'm joking, but I'm not. $500,000 on scratch off. Now, they cashed that money out, and they went to, got a suitcase, put that money in a suitcase, just like on a movie, all right? And then they went back to Candy's house, Randall's mama, and Wanita Sr. and Candy was there at Candy's trailer, and they was out on the back porch of the trailer smoking dope and drinking beers and in the hot tub, And Randall and Junior come in and said, Mama, will y'all watch our money for us, while we go on our honeymoon? They didn't want to take $500,000 or whatever it was they got out of that after taxes to their honeymoon, So they said, well, yeah, babies, of course we'll watch your money for you. We'll watch your money. So Wanita Jr. and Randall went on to Pigeon Forge for a week, and Candy and Senior watched the money. Well, when they got back from their honeymoon, Candy and Senior wasn't nowhere to be found. Neither was that suitcase full of money. So, Junior and Randall called and called and called, never could get nobody to answer. Candy wouldn't answer. Wanita Sr. wouldn't. Nobody would return their calls, nothing. Well, Junior was just, like I said, she was a handful. Didn't nobody care nothing about her but Randall, and he didn't really even like her. Well, she got it in her head, Junior did, that Randall was involved somehow, that he somehow knew what was going to happen, with the money and everything. And he was trying to tell her, you know, didn't nobody know they were going to win up 500? That you can't plan on winning a scratch off. That ain't possible. So he was trying to convince her, but she was just, constant the way she was. She did that all the time. And so, and I mean, my sister Terry, she knew Randall's bunch, and she says they was the salt of the earth. But everybody's got their breaking point. And I reckon Randall did one night, after Junior done run her mouth, trying to make him admit to something that he had a part in this. She done run her mouth every day for weeks or months or whatever. He finally had enough, and he just let her have it. They had this statute of a. I had one here that was little, but they had this statute of a weenie dog, but theirs was life size. All right, so now there's my picture of that. Whatever. Haven't been bigger than that. He bonked her in the head with it, just, kind of lost control and knocked her plumb out. Well, now, he had told her, that, I mean, because she would just constantly, she had it in her mind that he had caroused with his mama and them to steal this money and stuff, and it just wasn't true. It just, I mean, and that part really wasn't true. He didn't have nothing to do with it. But anyway, so he knocked her out, and then apparently, as he tells the story later, that when she come to, she was just writhing and convulsion, and he couldn't do nothing with her, and he's trying to save her apparently, and in an effort to save her, he killed her. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? So he calls Wanita Senior and Candy, and leaves them a message, because they're not answering the phone, leaves them a message and tells them what he's done, and then they come. So now they finally called him back, because they know he needs help, and so they came. Senior and Candy came to help him, and they buried Junior underneath Candy's trailer. Okay, and so she's under the trailer, and then Wanita Senior and Randall and Candy, they take off to Orlando, live the high life in Orlando, leave Junior under the trailer. Well, they didn't sell the trailer. They kept it. They didn't keep it up. It was sitting there rotting, but they kept it, so didn't nobody live in it. And it, Junior's just underneath it. Nobody knew it. For about three months, I reckon, it went on. And one night, one of the neighbors there in the trailer court let her dog out to, just tinkle. And that dog come back with a nose. A human nose. Turned out to be Wanita Jr.'s. And so then, police went down to Orlando and brought all them back up here, and they was all put on trial, and everybody's found guilty, and I mean, went to jail. That's it. And ain't nobody enjoying the money now, That was that. So, and you know what? Turned out that Wanita Senior and Candy was lovers the whole time. And I didn't see that coming. Did you? I didn't see it coming. But you know what? You just can't never tell. Can't never tell what's going to happen. So, y'all be careful out there. Watch your backs and your fronts.